Hi guys, I'm back. This is a pile of mess on my desk. These are some composition books that I had prepped and just never done anything with. And I've had several people ask about purchasing some of my altered composition books. Um, and so I figured we would go ahead and get started on some. Now, some of these I've already like taped the edges. And so it looks like I kind of color coordinated them. This one I haven't done anything to. That one's a green. That one I didn't do anything to. This one, I don't know what I was doing. This one's kind of an orangish red. Another green one. This one it looks like I got started on and never finished. And then this one, it's kind of blues and green. So let's just kind of work with what I've got taped there because I really don't know what I'm going to do. So we have, let's see what colors we have in my tapes here. Ugh. That does look pretty cute though. I do have to admit now, let's give credit there. I still would need to round where the tape is. I didn't round the edges or anything yet. I do like that. So, all right. So what we'll do, I had picked up some new paper pads from Michaels, but one thing I did pick up was a pack of each of this, and it's vellum, and it's beautiful. I've already used some in one of my journals, but look at this. This is a vellum. It is so pretty. This one I think is the neutrals. And it's got the newsprint. It's like 2 of each one. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It is so pretty. It is 20 sheets. And I think it was like, I don't know, I got it on sale, so it was like maybe $15. And then this one is the colorful vellum. And so it is so pretty. I do love it. So we might actually use some vellum in one of these today. I'm not sure. But I did pick up these paper pads, not like I needed another paper pad, excuse me, at all. I have plenty of paper, but when I picked this up was when I was just not coming into my craft room at all. And my thought was, okay, so maybe if I get some new crafting supplies, I will feel like going in there and working. And no, I still didn't. So, oh, that's shiny. So this is, if I wanted to do the one that has the purple, I think this would match really good. Or maybe the, oh, and it has cut aparts too. Let's just go ahead and go with this one. These are the other 2 I picked up. I've not opened them yet. I picked up Spring Neutrals and Blue Meadow. So now let's see. Do I want to use this one? Oh, it looks like I even got pages ready for the divider page as well. Okay. Let's see. I think this one will look cute. Let's just go with that. So what I need to do first is, excuse me, I need to pick out some papers. I need to pick out my covers. And I don't know what I want. I definitely don't want that bright shining in my eyes. And that's just too many butterflies, I think. That one I like, but I'm not sure about it for the cover. This might make a pretty cover. Let's see, what else do we have? I know I want a sheet of these out, so let's just go ahead and pull one of those out. This would make a beautiful cover. Let's go with this. I'm going to get both of these out. Oh, I'm going to get this sheet out too. And I'm going to get a couple more sheets out that I want to use for my divider pages. Oh, wow. Check this out. I'm not used to the Michael stuff having that. Oh, that's pretty. Let's grab that. Let's see. I'm just trying to decide. Man, okay. This is really difficult. I think I do want this as the cover though. So let's grab maybe something not with a lot of busyness going on for like the inside page. Something like that would be good. If we're doing the pink, but I need to kind of tie in that, it's got like the blues and purples. I think this would look good for the insides. And I need to get the other one of these. See guys, it's been so long since I've done one of these. I don't even remember how many sheets I need. I'm telling you, I have just been avoiding the craft room. Did I tear them both out already? Maybe I did. I don't know. I didn't think I did, but I might have. All right, we're just going to flip through them real quick and see. And I'm going to go ahead and tear a couple different ones out that I might use for the divider pages, and that way it'll be done. And I won't have to be searching like this again, because this is aggravating me. We're going to tear those purples out as well. I'm not sure that I will need them. I guess I must have already tore the two out. Hopefully I did. I guess I could look and see if I did. I probably did, and I'm just sitting here wasting you guys' time. Yes, I did. Okay. Y'all know how I am. All right, so I'm going to put most of these to the side. And I'm just going to keep out the ones that I am going to be using for the front and back cover. And y'all know that I don't like to measure. I will measure if I have to. But if I don't have to, I'm not going to. And so, only thing with this, I don't like how this is going to look like it's upside down. I don't like that. Okay, I just realized that. Why would they do that? I mean, I don't know. I just don't like that. It doesn't seem very smart to me. I guess I could do the front like this. Am I still going to be matching with the cover? I think so. Let's get the other one of those out. I'm sorry guys, eventually I'll get it all figured out, and then it'll be time to end the video by the time I figure out what papers I'm going to use. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use as my covers. It is a little busy, but I really do like that. Okay, so let's make sure that I put this tape on a while back, so I am not sure that it's all, looks like some of it may be trying to come up. So I just want to pull that. All right, and let's go ahead and pull this. That's not good. This is what happens when you do this kind of stuff and then you just don't craft forever. Stuff like this happens. So I'm going to put some extra tape right there because that does not feel like it is very sticky anymore. And I had found my Fabri-Tac and I meant to bring that in here and I forgot it. Nothing new, you guys. Y'all know how I am. Oh, y'all should by now. This thing is driving me crazy. This is my little pen or whatever it's called. I have some Fabri-Tac down there. I don't know if I can get it out because it's in the big bottle. Let's see if I could. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. It looks like it's kind of... Yeah, no. We're not getting Fabri-Tac out. All right. So let's just put a little bit of tape right here. Just to make sure. And I am going... Oh, I forgot. I may have to pause you guys. Last night when I was finishing up my E-Club Kit journal, I had left the pen out of this for a little bit, and I couldn't put the pen back in it when the video got done, and by the time the video was done, I had forgot all about it. So there's that. So it's not really wanting to come out very good, but it's okay because we do have the tape down. I just like to put the glue and the tape. That's just something I don't know. It just makes me feel like it's going to hold a little bit better. All right. So now that I've got that, I am just going to take and line this up right there with that black, just like that. And then smooth it down. And do I want to come over the edge any? Sometimes I will like bring it over. And I'm thinking I might want to do that and then just do a pocket there. So let's do that. Let me go ahead and fold right there. All right, so let's cut this piece off. I'm trying to think if I want to just cut it with the scissors like I normally do. See, it's been so long since I've done it. All right, we're just going to trim this off with my scissors. Only thing is, by doing it like this, it's going to possibly make that, because there's no way I can cut that straight right here. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to go grab something. No, I might have it right here. Hang on, let me look. I may have it right here with me. I had bought a, no I don't. I had bought a little hand thing, another one, because of course I couldn't find the one I did have. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back, and I remembered to get my Fabri-Tac. So I had picked this up at, I don't remember where it was, maybe Michael's. And we are going to attempt to use this. I know it's got some kind of thing in it that I can pull out. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's all I do. Okay, let's try this. So supposedly I just stick the paper in like that. That's still not going to keep me straight. Nope. I was not straight. That was a waste of time, guys. But it is what it is. Okay. It does look like I need to trim this edge down here. No idea what all that is. I don't really even know why I bought it, but again, it was probably me trying to think that I was going to make myself get crafty again, and obviously I didn't. Well, I mean, I am in here crafting now, so maybe it did work. I thought I had like a straight blade thing, my Cricut one, but I couldn't find it, so no idea what I done with it. All right, so let's we can go ahead and put this down. So I'm going to pull this up. And I apologize that this video is like all over the place. Because like I said, it's been a quick minute since I've done anything like this. And I just feel like I have forgotten everything that I ever knew. You know, and it's like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Oh my goodness, y'all look, this is how bad it is. Even my Fabri-Tac is fighting with me. Hopefully it'll work though. Because that is one thing I done. I come in here, it's been a couple weeks ago now. I had to get some Fabri-Tac to fix something for my husband. And so because I hadn't used it in so long, it was kind of real thick, kind of like it is right this minute. And so I decided I would be smart and put some acetone in it to get it flowing again. And I put way too much acetone in it. And when it went to flowing, let me tell you guys, I had Fabri-Tac all over the place. Like legit all over the place. It was all on me, my dress. I got it flowing though whenever I done that acetone. Which I may end up having to do more acetone because it's trying to, we're just going to have to go with it. I'm not going to sit here and fight with it this whole time. So let's just get that down. All right, that looks decent. And so I will measure this right here. I got to be careful because I got open tape right there. Let's see. So I can cut this, what, about 9.5, not quite 9 3/4. So I think I was going to do this one. Let's cut this not quite 9 3/4. So there's 9 3/4, and we're going to come just shy. And then, what, maybe, let's do 3 inches, I think. I think 3 inches will be good. I hope that's enough. Yeah. And I am going to round the top corners, and I'm going to put a little thumb pull in. I think I'm only going to do the 1/4 inch round on that. And I'm just going to put a very small thumb pull, just so that they will net. But you know what? This is going to take a lot of my, I'm thinking I may not take that piece of tape thing off. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue this down first, because I was not planning, I should have realized I was not planning on doing the pocket like that. And if I used it the way it is right now, this tape would really mess up the actual, the pocket, and I don't want to do that. Now I'm having glue issues today, but it's okay. We're going to get through it maybe. Y'all look, I can't even get the needle in. That's how bad it is. So this is a lesson learned to never avoid your craft room, because this is the problems that you'll have if you do. All right, so I'm just going to glue this down, and then I can trim off what I need to trim off. Now, this is going to be a very scattered video, isn't it? All right, and we can put that right there. And so now I don't have to worry about the excuse me, the tape catching. I wonder if I can cut this with this thing. It's supposed to be like a knife. Did it cut? It may have. It looks like it is. Look at that. Okay, now let's see how that'll look. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now let's glue that down. I don't think I can use my Fabri-Tac because it's being wonky, I guess, from not using it so long. So we're just going to go ahead and go with the Bearly Arts. It'll work. And I'm just going to glue it on the two sides and along the bottom. Just like that. And then we're going to stick this right in there, like that. Okay, and so it looks like I was planning on doing a pocket right there of some sort. So we're not going to worry about that right now, though. Excuse me, we need to do the back cover. And I am going to do the back cover with the same paper. Now, do I want to... I think what I'm going to do for the back... No, I cut that a little too short because I was going to say I might could use that. If I'd cut it just a little bit bigger, I could have just used that piece. You know what? I'm still going to use this piece because what I'll end up doing, I'll put a pocket here. So that way we can use this piece. And I'm actually going to fold a little bit of this over, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I'm going to put this in first so that we can fold it over and have a clean edge, basically. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. I can't get these off, I guess because I've had them stuck on there. These have I've probably had these prepared a year or more. I don't know if you can see, the tape is actually yellow underneath. That's how long I've had it prepared and just not done anything with it. So, but we are doing something with it now. So I guess I need to give myself grace and realize that I'm at least in here doing something with it now. So it's not all bad, maybe. As long as you guys stay with me. Alright, I'm going to see if my Fabri-Tac will work. I doubt it, but we're going to try it. No, it feels like I can already see I'm probably going to end up creating a huge mess. So stop, Betty Renfro. While you're ahead, just stop. I don't know how many of you guys, it was when I first got started doing this, I was filming one of these videos, and I don't remember if I had put the acetone in. I don't remember what I had done, but I squeezed my Fabri-Tac bottle like that. And guys, when I did, the lid popped off and Fabri-Tac went all over my desk. It was pretty bad. But we dealt with it and we just kept right on going. All right, so there's that. Now I do have that little strip there, but I'm not going to worry about that because I will put a pocket down there, but I am going to put this there for right this minute, maybe. Actually, I'm just going to do this. It'll get that tape off. I have a glue eraser in somewhere. Y'all know I told y'all I don't know where half my stuff is. Now, I don't need that whole big piece there, so I'm just going to cut a little strip of that. The biggest thing is I just want it to fold just a little bit so that we'll have a clean edge right here. It won't be a white edge. So that's the only reason I'm doing that. So let's go ahead and take this off right here. maybe. I thought this was going to make things quicker since I already had the taping all down, but I think it's made it slower. I do need to peel that back just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. Well, I gotta at least get that off. And let's see if I can peel this little piece right here just a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to bother gluing this part right here. All right, so now that we've got that on, now we can go ahead and put the rest of the back cover on. As in today's video, we may just end up doing just the covers because it has taken me that long just to get covers done. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. And I do have to make some silicone beaded bracelets today, so I do have to take the time to do that. A lady at work ordered a few of them, and so I got to get them made and take them in Monday. And I still have to do mom and dad's taxes and my daughter's taxes. Yeah, I got a lot to do, but it's okay. I'll get it done, I think, maybe. We'll see. I'll get it done. All right, so now let's do this. And again, I'm going to line up with that black edging right there. And pull that down just a grunt. These notebooks are not square, so you will find that whenever you are doing these. I don't know if it's just because of how cheaply they are made, or I have no idea, but they are definitely not square. They're never always the same size. So you have to be mindful of that when you are doing these. So I'm going to attempt to cut this with this thing right here, which I'm not worried about cutting it right there. It's when I cut right here that I worry, because I don't want to cut into my fold. So I don't know if it'd be better to do my scissors right there or what. Let's try the scissors right here. Maybe we can do it. I think we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Everybody hold your breath. Hold your breath. Let's see. I think I tried to cut into it. It feels like I did. I did. Look at that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It just didn't have the glue right there. And there was no tape there. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I didn't think about that part when I was putting the glue down. I didn't think about it. So that makes a lot of sense. Betty Renfro. Get it together, sister. Duh. Now we got it. Now we're good. And so see, now we don't have that white edge right there. So that's good. That took a lot just to get to right there, but we got there. All right, let's go ahead and see about, it looks like I was planning on doing, you know what, I bet I was planning on doing my pocket right there. I bet you anything that's what I had planned on doing. We'll do the pocket in a different place though. Let's get, I think I had, so here's a page that I had prepared to do a tab, or, you know, a divider page. So let's do that. And it looks like I've already got tape down here too. This looks like that thin tape. So let's see if I can get these off. What I may try to do is try to get the divider pages in and get it to that point, and then in the next video we will come back and like do the embellishments and decorate it, whatever I'm going to do to it, so that at least we can get done with this much of it and have this out of the way. That's what we're going to try anyway. And this tape does not want to cooperate with me right now. Okay, let's put a little glue down. We probably don't have to, but we're going to. Just a little bit. And I'm just getting it a little bit all over that. It really isn't that much glue, and probably I really could do without it, but I just feel better when I've done it, so we're doing it. All right, and I'm just going to line this up. I'm going to stay off of that spine just slightly. What I will do when I'm done is I'll go back through and maybe put a piece of washi tape over it if I'm worried that it's going to pull up or something. And that way it'll give it a little bit of stability, and it'll hold it down, but without it being all down on the guys, I'm sorry, I'm off the screen. I'm just cutting right around that paper. And I'm sorry for being quiet. I'm just trying to get that cut, and I'll go back through with the fingernail file to get that a little bit more excuse me, a little bit more straight. The fingernail file will just help me do that. So I am going to try and attempt to do this top part with this little knife. I think it'll do it. I'm pretty sure we can get it done with it. I think we can. We're going to try it anyway. Yep, we got it. All right, and then we'll round the corners as well. So now we need to do the back side. So it's the same thing that we just did. And you don't have to use the same paper on the front as you do the back. I'm going to, but you do not have to do that. And now these pages, it looks and feels like I have glued 2 pages together. And somebody asked, it hadn't been that long ago, somebody made the comment about why I glue some pages together, why I pull some out, why I don't. And so there is a reason for the different ways that I do my composition books. If it is going to be a composition book that I'm simply going to be writing in and using as my regular monthly planner, I don't do anything to the pages. I just leave them single pages just like they are. And because all I'm going to be doing is writing on them, I'm not going to be putting ephemera or embellishments in it, so I don't have to worry about, bulking up the book or anything like that. So I'll just leave them as, straight pages, just like it was, when I bought it in the store. However, if I am going to be doing some watercolor in the journal or planner, I want to double my pages so that the watercolor does not bleed through as bad. It will still bleed through some, but not nearly as bad as if it was just a single page there. And so I normally, if it's going to be one that I know that there is even a possibility that I may do some watercolor, then I will do the pages like these are. I will glue 2 pages together. Then the other way that I do them is if I don't think I'm going to do watercolor, but I am going to use it as more of a junk journal, to where I am going to be adding ephemera and adding all kinds of extra stuff into the book, then I will remove some of the pages, because as I'm adding all of the ephemera, the book will get way too thick. So it really depends on how I'm planning on using the planner or journal as to whether or not I take pages out, I double pages, or I just leave it just like it was when I got it. I hope that makes sense to you guys. If y'all have any questions on it, just let me know. So I didn't do anything to these pages here. So it looks like I must be planning on doing these as a pocket of some sort. So let's do it a pocket like this. So I'm going to fold this down slightly, just like this. And I'm going to glue that flap down. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. I could put some tape on it, but I'm going to do just a little bit of glue. And let's get that down. Okay, so now what I need to do, I don't know if I picked papers out thinking about this. I am going to need just something for this right here. And then I'm also going to need something to go back here. So this is not big enough. And it doesn't look like this is big enough either. Okay, so let's put this to the side. We will use these. We will make tags or something like that with those. And let's get some of this trash out. And let's see, what paper do we want to use? I want this. Okay. So what I'm going to do right here is I am going to take and I am going to glue this onto this piece right here. And we'll do some tape, I guess. Make it a little easier on us. And I'm just using this tape runner just to make things a little bit quicker. And then I will use some glue. And so what I'm wanting is something with some contrast. I want that purple to be contrasting against that really floral print. Okay, now that we've got that, I am going to just take this and I am going to do the same thing I have been doing. I'm just going to stay off of that spine a little bit. I don't think I stayed off of it enough, but it's okay. Just like that. And let's burnish it down. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here. And I'm not going to cut directly against that. I am going to leave about an inch. Let me see if I don't know if I can get you guys zoomed out anymore or not. Let's see. There's a little bit. Did it come out anymore? I'm trying, guys. That's a little better, I think. So I'm just going to leave it to where there's about an inch over, because I'm going to fold that down in on it. And then right here, I'm just going to cut this part off. And I am going to cut like this so that I don't have a big thick spot right there at that corner. Okay. So now let's just fold this over. And you could use your bone folder to help you, unless you're stubborn like me, and then you just do it like this. So I'm just folding it over against the paper, or trying to anyway. And what this will also do is it will reinforce that paper. So as I am, or whoever is putting stuff in and out of this pocket, it is not going to mess that pocket up. And I think I will do a little bit of tape, and then we'll do some glue. So I'm just putting maybe one little strip of tape right there will be fine. bit of glue. Just like that. And put that back in there so we don't have the issues like we were having. All right, and so now we've got that glued down. So there's that, and then this will go right here like this. And so I don't need that whole sheet. So when I glue it down, I'm going to glue it down like this because there's no sense putting it all back there. So we'll use some of this. And put it around here like this. And then let's put a little bit of glue. And we'll probably have to end this video with this because I took so long trying to figure out paper and then not remembering how to do half the stuff. So I do apologize, but I should be able to do another video either later today or tomorrow. I think I should be able to do that. Guys, tell me I did not do that. I done it. Can I pull it up? Maybe. Probably not. Y'all, don't do what I'm doing, please. This is definitely not a tutorial video. This is a what not to do video. What can I do right there? What can I do right there? Let's see. We got to figure something out since somebody, Betty Renfro, tried to do something crazy that she didn't know what she was doing. I probably should not even post this video, to be honest with you. And I'm off camera cutting, and I apologize, but I don't know how I done that. I just didn't pay attention. So now I got to figure out what to do. Let's take a look. See how bad it is. If I could pull this up, I can. We're going to do that. We're going to glue this little thing down right there. Just like this. I'm going to stick that under there like that. Glue that down, and then now glue this back down. Y'all don't do what I done. And now you really can't tell it too bad. Okay, I think with that, I'm not even going to cover the back of it today because I think I need to stop while I'm ahead. And I will either try to record after I get done making the bracelets. I'll either try to get back on and record some more then, or I will record some more tomorrow because we need to get these finished. I mean, it is looking cute. It's just I am aggravated with myself for the way that I have forgot so much. But I think it'll be all right. So what I'll do is before the next video, I'll go ahead and I can see, you know, where I need to round the corners on some of the pages. I'll get that done. I'll go ahead and get the cutouts cut apart. And I'll try to think about how I want placement and stuff, and we'll get that. And then we'll come back in the next video and we'll get this finished. And I promise, guys, it will not look this bad when we get finished with it. But it'll be fine. All right, guys, that's it for today. I do apologize again for how scattered it is and how I don't seem like I know anything. I promise I do know how to do these. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.